I know it's maybe very late to start playing Tarkov, but I was playing other games. Today, hello everyone. Today I'd like to take you in a very short journey, show you how I started playing Tarkov in 2023. So I've been playing this game for a month now. Total, I would say 3 weeks, but the rest was like just learning. So let me take you to my stash and show you after 3 weeks how it looks like. So this is basically my stash, and I haven't run any single raid until now. Okay, I take it back. I did run 2 raids. The first one by mistake when I wanted to go as a BMC, but I wanted to go, let's say, actually I chose Street of Tarkov first time because I didn't know even Street of Tarkov are really dangerous. So I went there and I forgot to enable offline. And the reason why I wanted to go and go to the game because I want to go and adjust my setting, like the postfix and the graphics, get high FPS, so on, and the controls, all the details, all the setting basically. And boom, I was killed like within the first 10 seconds. I didn't know actually I was offline, so I was like walking on the street of Tarkov, like dun, 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 and boom, I was one shot, single shot to my head. So let's go back to my character and show you what I did with these 3 weeks. And here, this is the overall, which I showed you. I killed only one time. I was killed only one time. KIA. 2 raids, as I said. And my level is just 4 now. So my next mission is to make this, to reach level 15 to unlock the clear market. I have no idea what this means. You can tell me. Is it L? Is it like, did I do something bad maybe and get a bad rating? I don't know why. Leave rate as 50%. I think I left maybe a couple of times because it's just the game crash, like frequently crashing actually, and I don't know what to do about it. Until now it's crashing. As you can see, it's months now. Total the count lifetime is just months plus 3 days, but the online time is 160 hours. This time I would say 80% spent on building guns, buying from fence, keeping an eye on fence, watching, and buying good guns. So yeah, let's show you the stack back. Let's go back to the gear. During these 3 weeks I was just running only scav, so I just go scav, collect money and come back, go to traders, sell, and only option I have, because my flea market is still locked, I have to wait until level 15. I'm still in level 4 by the way, because as I said, I just did only 2 raids. The second one was I went with no guns, with no weapons, because I didn't have anything, and I just wanted to feel how when you run in Tarkov. So I got killed for sure. As I said, because I don't have access to the flea market, my only best friend here was Fence, the black market. So I always wait and look. Once I have enough money, I come here and I just scroll down all the way down, looking for guns. And then by the time I reach this point here, you can refresh. So I just scroll up and refresh again. And once I see something like this, for example, I don't know exactly if this is good. It's not very good, I think. It's good, I think. Yeah, this is good. I'll take it. Okay, it's gone. You see, the time, that's what I was doing. Okay, this one also I missed now. You see, this was good, I think, but I don't have any gun. Oh, I have the AK. It's gone as well. So you have to be really fast. And that's the time I spent, collecting. I will show you the guns. Collecting parts, buying good guns and so on. How I know they are good guns? Uh, by watching the streamers on Twitch and YouTube. I notice what guns they're using, what attachment they put in their guns. Like these are two good attachment, for example. And I learn from there. For example, what it tells you here is just the tube, the buffer tube. But if you double click here, you can get the recoil and ergonomics. These are two main important factors, I think, for most of the part for guns. So let me refresh again. Yeah, it doesn't happen frequently, like, very rare. Like you spend this is the time I spent, like this is the rest of the time I spend just doing this, like trying to get the good guns. So let me take you to the guns I have. So I don't want to make the video very long, but these are the guns I have. I will make a separate video. I will upload this video right after this one, explaining or showing the guns I built as a new player, like brand new player, have no knowledge at all about Tarkov and how I managed to build this. Like I'm sure actually I unlocked this, by the way. It's a really good feature. I'm sure if a pro player sees this gun, he will say, okay, this is a pro build, I think, because this is the way I saw it. And looking into the attachment, ergonomics and so on, and especially this one is very rare. Like for example, the scope as well here. Yeah, this one here is very rare to find. I got these from fans. Some of them I got during the raid or like scav. So that's how I built my guns. And also in the hideout, whenever I go and do scav and come back the very same, I check the hideout. So I managed to unlock few section on the hideout, but I'm not too much worried about the hideout now, because we are just a few weeks from the wipe. So I really didn't pay too much effort to unlock the hideout. As you can see, it's all locked except a few. Yeah, just a few of them. So these are my guns, as I said. Also I got like each bag here is full, by the way, like the medics, the medical kits, like I get from scav. I didn't buy anything, by the way. It's all from scav. Some of them came from my first when I purchased the game, the Edge of Darkness, as I will explain later. I got a few extra stuff. You will see it on the next section of my video, of this video. Some guns I couldn't really find attachment, like this gun here, the Sword International, or the MK18. It's very hard to find the sound suppressor or suppressor. It's super difficult, and I don't think if you're like mentally stable, you running Tarkov is not sound suppression. I'm sorry. I mean, it's too risky. I will do it, but I think it's just crazy to do that. Another gun which I still in the build process. Which one? I think I did every gun here except this one. I found it in a raid, and I didn't pay attention too much to it. I think it's not a really good gun, and I'm going to sell it. I just found it in the raid and I decided to keep it. It came to me for free. If you go to excuse me, if you go to Fence, you pay at least maybe 70 something, or almost 100 rupees. I think they call them rupees, if I'm not mistaken. So after I built my guns, I'm so proud of this gun. Maybe the scope is not really very good. I will replace it when I go into raid, but these are so rare, like the suppressor for this gun, for the Springfield M1A, the magazine itself. They're like really difficult to find. I'm glad I didn't buy the stock. You see, I have it already here. Sometimes I buy parts, they already exist in my stash, which tells you like how noobie I am. Um, this build also is very nice. It's not too bad. So as I said, I don't want to waste your time like walking you through my guns. I will have a separate video for this. The guns I have as a new player, as a beginner. And I received, as I said, from the if you remember Nikita on the Tarkov TV, they like distribute couple of promotion codes. So I was extremely lucky. I was at that time watching him, and I used all the codes. I think there were 4 total, and I received a lot of really good stuff like this medical medicine case, this like weapon case. I have also still weapons here. I keep this for like as SMGs, Asval. I know Asval is good from the Call of Duty. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty. My armors, and each one of these, by the way, is full. Like everything here is like pretty much full. I just store because I run out of space and I decided to keep them. They came from the raid, and I store things like a good foregrip, you know, and some pistol grip. This is not the foregrip, sorry, and so on. Grenades. What's here? Sometimes random. This was actually full of the flash hider, and I got rid of some of them because I don't have any guns that they can fit on. Some still medicine. I'm preparing myself to jump into the raid. So now I think I reached a point where I can really go into the raid. I have enough, I secure enough cash to ensure my weapons. As you can see, I have like 2 millions. I think I'll go one last time for a scav and add more money, and then I will jump into my raid. So my next videos will be about my experience with my first raid in Escape From Tarkov. So I hope you guys will enjoy the video. I try to make it short as much as I can. This video may be not for any pro player. You can come and laugh at me, but it's meant for someone like me, you know, starting Escape From Tarkov. He or she doesn't know what to do and how can you can, you know, speed up your learning progress. It's like steep curve. You can make it very steep if you. I think I followed a good strategy or approach to this, and I made it very as steep as I can. So now I know a lot of details by just doing this curve without risking, you know, going into raid and losing everything and wasting too much time in the scav. So instead I did short trips as a scav, and I got these guns. Also because there is a cool time for the scav, like you run and you have to cool down for 20 minutes. I go offline and I try these guns. Like I try them, you know, with AIs. Okay, I know you see 2 crazy things here. Okay, this one, I put this one just to save space. I think first time you saw is like, what's wrong with this guy? Okay, no wonder he's a new player. No, I just put this scope to save place. Without the scope, it will be like this one here. Even I don't think I use flashlight because this laser I use 2 flashlight still to save space. Okay, just hear me out. I'm not using 2 flashlight. Okay, I'm just to save space in my stash. When I decide, for example, to use this gun, I will, you know, get rid of the flash. And now it's already full because it was maybe to this point here it was empty, so I go for raid and come back. So my last raid, I got these from my last raid or scout, some of them, and now it's full. Like I don't think I'll be able to run anymore as a scout. The only option I have, even as you can see, my backpack, I use it as storage here, and I don't think I will use a sniper, which is very rare sniper, by the way. This one here, I found it from Fence, and this was super expensive, but I really like sniping. I decided to find the best sniper, so I was watching those streamers, those pro players, and most of them, and I found this is really effective sniper, so I'm planning to use it, but I keep it here because it's too much space. I don't think I can keep everything here. Go fill my backpack, put on the scav, and come back to the to empty it here. Because if you don't have any space and you want to, if you click next, then it's gone, so you can't get them back anymore. So let's jump in. Let's stop wasting time, and I hope you will enjoy the first try or first experience. So I installed the game, and if you have to read first disclaimer. It sounds funny, to be honest. It's very short, Russian style, but it sounds funny, to be honest. You will die, and most probably very often. So I will speed the process here. Like we go quickly through setting up my character name in the game and so on, and then set up my character as well, and then we jump and we look at what I receive on this Edge of Darkness. So let's do that. Okay, so this is the first thing you see, bear or USEC. And I was like completely confused. What does it mean? Which one is good? And doing some research and looking into YouTube videos. Thanks for Jesse Kazam. Thank you. I know that USEC basically speaks English and the bear is Russian. So I chose USEC because I want to understand what he's saying. And yeah, you can see I'm selecting like to listen to the different voice. It's very nice way customization. So I'll let you watch this part, and then we jump into my stash.
Okay, we got bears. Now we got a goddamn scav.
Like in the movie. Got a bad feeling about this.
Other guys saw bears in this area.
Like in the movie, I got a bad feeling about this.
So it's the simplest ever customization you'll find in a game. So after that subtle, and it's first time for me to see all of this. So just bear with me. And that's what I get actually with Edge of Darkness. A lot of things, and I sold almost everything here except the big bags maybe, and the medical equipment or these medics. I kept a couple of things, but as you can see me here clicking, I recorded this video early and I'm just now kind of commenting on top of it. Click on things that because I have no idea what are these little icons, so just exploring, and I will speed the process as well here. But I think they give me good start. It's a fair package. It's not what you would expect for $100. I think. I mean, if we say the game is $70, $75. I think, well, I should be fair. Okay, let's say okay. I mean, Nikita is a nice man. I like him. He doesn't know me. He's just a very cool guy, I think. But maybe 100 just considers part of it as support, because this is a very nice game. Maybe one of the best FPS games available for a very long time. regardless it's in a beta version, still in a beta status. I was frustrated, no maps. I didn't know anything about the maps, and then I discovered there is a Map Genie website, you know, and this map provided by Tarkov is not good, or not good, and so on. So I learned a lot. I will speed up the process here, and maybe after that I will take you my first scav. By the way, I made a mistake and I forgot to record that mistake I made. So that was funny. I just feel bad I didn't record that portion. So I will cut the video here and I will take you to my first scav experience. And I'll see you there. Okay, maybe before I show you my first scav experience, let's talk about this map for a second. This one is custom, so it's one of these maps. If you are a new player like me, I think you better start with this one first. And it's easy to understand, like really easy. The way I learned how to navigate this map, there are few landmarks here that you can use as reference points. The first one is this river. And so as you can see, the kind of doesn't split the map, but it separates the red warehouse, the big red we call it. And I usually do my loot here. It's a lot of loot in this area. And then go, there are 3 points of loot in this warehouse. There is building inside here, and there is one here and one here. Maybe we can talk about this in different video, but for now just let's focus on this, how we can learn it quickly, or how I learned quickly this map. So if I usually respawn at this point here, somewhere here around this area, and then I go and come loot here, and then when I cross the river, I always cross this side here, and then I go under the pipes and then just go straight, go to the crack house, loot, and then cross usually the extraction called gas station. This is my favorite spot. Like this is how I made like millions. And sometimes they respawn you somewhere here, and they ask you to extract in this one here, railway to Tarkov, somewhere here. Yeah, railroad there to Tarkov. Sometimes they respawn you here. There is like a boat, or yeah, this is a boat point. They respawn you here, and they ask you to extract on the military base CP, or the passage between two rocks. So now this the river, as I said, split the map, not really even, but kinda. And also the other landmark, or this road here, this road perfectly kinda split the other half of the map, the other side of the map, half. It gets really messy and difficult to navigate if you respawn here or in this side, like especially here, because this railroad, sorry, pretty confusing. And there is some sniper somewhere, like when you see this red is a sniper, and he kills you instantly. So you have to avoid. I learned this the hard way. That's how I learned this map. And usually on my if I go to the military base, I go to dorms. It's really risky sometimes. I got killed several times here because of these raiders. They're like special type of scouts. They just kill everything. And sometimes players like really just want to kill people. This also extraction point, very famous. Most of the time you extract here when you respawn on the side. So if you're going to military base, the way I know my direction from this railroad, then I know it's here. If I respawn here, it's just easy. You know, you can just follow this. It's not really always open, so you have to like these walls, they are blocking you. There is no way you can, you know, get a jump towards them or anything. Maybe there is a way, I don't know, but you have to go all the way to the door. Cool. So I will make another video for how I learn the map for beginners. So now let's just dive in and see how I did in the first time. So the reason why I'm sharing my first experience, my first scav, because there's something funny happened to me towards the end, and as you can see, I just got waiting time. So now we've been waiting for 3 minutes, 3 plus 3.5 minutes. I don't know what's the wait. I think it's just the servers. The servers are really busy. And also another thing happened during this raid. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you can call it a raid. It's not raid because you're just scavenging. My game crash. I've been experiencing crash quite often actually in this game. So I have to fix that. I don't know what's wrong. My system is really good, by the way. I have a very powerful PC, water cooled. I built it myself, and I've been using it playing Call of Duty for some time with that system. It's like 4090 RTX 39K Intel, so it's very powerful. I even have enough RAM. I have like maybe 32 gigabyte RAMs for this system. Maybe because I overclocked the GPUs, that's what's happening. So I'll try to reset everything and you know, hopefully this will fix the issue. I forgot. I actually did reach out to the tech team in Tarkov, Escape From Tarkov, and they did reply to me, believe it or not. So you see, this is one of the reasons why I died. No, I didn't die, but this is one of the reasons. This food, you will see at the end, the type of food. Apparently, you can't eat everything in Escape of Tarkov. You have to be careful. You can't just eat. See, I'm eating. I don't know why I was eating, but okay, first time playing Escape from Tarkov. So back to this, the tech team. They actually respond. They respond to me, and they told me like there is some issue with the graphic card, the driver itself. So they recommend that I reinstall the driver, and I did. It didn't resolve the issue. So, as I said, it's more likely I will reset the system. I will speed up the video from this point until we reach at the end before my PC, right before it crashed, and I will see you there. And by the way, if you're interested to see how I built the system, this water-cooled gaming rig, I will upload the video in my channel, so you can actually watch the process step by step. I built it from scratch by myself. It's a very nice build, I think. You tell me when you see the build. Please comment and let me know what you think about this build. Is it good? Did I do good job, or was not good? please don't laugh at me because I'm new player. This is my first time. I didn't know that your stamina can go, you know, up and down. And I was seeing those red numbers, and I saw the stamina, your stamina bar get red, and I thought like, okay, maybe I should eat something. So that's a mistake I did. And right after I ate that food, you can see my vision start to get really blurry, and my stamina doesn't recover anymore. Like a very slow recovery for my stamina. So that was the first like weird thing happened to me during this raid. But I learned something. Okay, I think I learned. I asked, like, I went to the chat for streamers in Twitch, and I asked like, is the food in Tarkov is poison? All the canned food is in Tarkov poison? And they said no, you have to drink. Oh, okay, I see. So I have to drink something. And I didn't have any water or apple juice or anything. Pineapple, sorry. So that was the result. Like my stamina, you see how quick, how it drained like crazy. And my vision became like so blurry. And I was so paranoid by this sniper sitting on that building. So 9 minutes left. Maybe also 9 minutes left can cause this effect. I have no idea, to be honest, until now, to be honest. Let me know in the comment. Is it because it's the food I ate, or I more likely think it's the food I ate causes this my vision to be blurry, and my stamina. My stamina, I know the stamina is the food, caused by the food itself. So I think maybe a few minutes and my game crash after that. So let's watch this. I will speed up from here. At this point, I start noticing, if you look in the upper left corner of my character, my head start getting red, and I freaked out. Okay, I started to freak out. And there you go, boom, my game crashed. So of course, I think I didn't have enough time left for me. I think when you come back to the game, I send the report for sure. It will be all over. Then I think if you crash, because all happening on the server side, you'll still be able to come back to the same place where you left. So yeah, I will stop this here, and let's go to my second try. So I cut the first part of the recording because it's a little bit boring, and I saw this dead body first time. First time actually I see a dead body on the raid. I was a little bit confused. And I think I went back and I looted the dead body. So I only received like a gun, and I think I had a small bag this time, which is good. So I was the crack house, like my favorite in this route. Always loot here. So I think this was wrong because now I'm sitting here in front of the door, and there is a dead body. So maybe he's being sniped by the raider or something. But that, which tells you like I don't have that much experience. So let's watch, and you will see what happened towards the end. It's kind of funny. Something first time happened to me. Now I'm very close to the extraction point in the old gas station. As you can see, I have very nice loot. This is like at least maybe 200k or 300k. So I decide just to go and, you know, cross the railway and extract. It's too early, I know, but I want to extract. And while I'm running, you know, making very loud footsteps, and before you know it, this happened. So yeah, someone was hiding in the bush and just waiting me. And I'm dead. First time. After spending maybe 2 weeks, you know, going back and forth, just go, scav, loot, come and sell, and buy guns. I did this like continuously for maybe 2 weeks. And maybe 2 weeks and a half, I would say. I became like more aware, so I look at corners, you know, the location where you find rare loot. I never found loot in this room, but in this shack, by the way. And I also like my skill kind of improved. You can see here, I even can mod, you know, the gun while in the raid itself. And the gun was like so creepy with the scope. So I learned a lot within just a very short period of time. So you can see now I can change the gun while still in the raid. So like this part I took, for example, from the gun, still doesn't look very well. I couldn't take the gas blocker because the gas block, because the gun will be like this, like not good. So I didn't have any intention to use the gun anyways. I just wanted to check, you know. So this was one of the very successful loots. So I'll let you watch it. I will speed it up, and I'll let you watch it to the end, all the way to end. And you can see that I have a big bag. I have really nice loot, and I managed to extract successfully. You know, avoid all the risky locations, and I know where, as I mentioned earlier, that's really very important that you know where to find the valuable loot, so you can make a lot of money. Yeah, so let's watch this to the end, and then I'll take you to my final experience where I decided like, okay, let's make it a little bit harder, you know, and start killing scavs. It was a bit funny in the beginning, but I think I managed somehow to learn a lot killing scav. I know I don't kill players. I first like test them if they're scav, and I just, you know, kill them. If they're players, I give them like the chance to be friendly in the beginning. Some of them are not friendly, I must say. They kill you or they betray you, and they kill you in the back. But it's a game, you know. It's people having fun at the end. So let's watch this to the end, and I will see you killing scavs. This will be the first time, and I go and kill Scav. Like that was my first time. So while I was just extracting, I wasn't really planning to kill any Scav, and I saw this guy. I thought he's a player in the very beginning. As you can see, I have only 8 minutes left. So I thought maybe I should check him. So I gave him the wiggly greeting. His Tarkov wiggly greetings, and he didn't respond. So I said, okay, this is a Scav, but I didn't know how to approach the side. Like, okay, let's go back and kill him. The Scav, he's just an AI. And then I discovered he wasn't alone. Actually, there was like a group of them. I was like, okay, how to approach this? So I thought maybe, okay, if I check their guns, if they have, because as you can see, I have a shotgun, which is not really good. And they suddenly started just coming from everywhere. So I started looking for the guns, and I thought maybe this gun is good. But you will see later if it's a good gun or not. So now I start like, okay, I want to try to separate them, like go away from them, you know, try to make them just, you know, not sitting in one place. So I let you watch how I approach this, and I will not tell you how it ends. Okay, so you have to watch. Okay, so that I have one left in this area, which is this guy. I want his gun. That was my first kill. That was my first kill. So I start searching for the second one. The other Scav. And here I wanted to take his gun because I wanted to use it. And I didn't actually pay attention to the second gun he has. And I just discovered it's really actually a shotgun. And it's bad. The gun I have actually is much better. It doesn't have enough range, but I think I should just my aim wasn't really accurate in the first try. So I start looking into his because he has AKS 740U, which is better, ways better than this shotgun. So I start looking into his inventory to find ammo for that, you know, submachine gun. Or actually, that's not, it's assault rifle. I think, yeah. And I couldn't find, so I said, okay, let's just you know, get out of here. And this happened. I didn't. Well, I don't know if he respawned or he walked all the way behind me from that side and came to this point here, and boom.
Ты где? Чёрт!